This next soul has been with us. He's one of the newbies, but he's been loyal and he's been here quite a few times. I really enjoy Steve Grogan. And he has a very keen eye on the everyman. It gives me great pleasure. Steve.
Okay, I'm going to start with, this is called Aerial View. From overhead, I can see it all, like the old farmhouse in the throes of fall, the blandness and blindness behind us. I used to dream in black and white, but there's a myriad of colors up here. Roads and streams and creeks line the map. Old rows of hay line the red clay path. Aerial views were the best, will read my epitaph. I can see the alleyway where the aging priest was robbed, 3 doors down from the bourgeoisie deli snobs. I see the water tower with minuscule leaks. I see crows and ravens or a vulture with meat. I see that special spot where we'd often meet amongst the spaghetti-like trees standing 10 feet. I see a skull on the water and its roar is sweet. There are no obstacles up high, only down on the street. I see a baseball diamond in rows of houses all the same. I see everyone spitting out words all in vain. I spot an overpass and a knifing too underneath the bridge where life is all blue. I see a hot dog wagon with a girl with fake breasts and the laboratories and schools with all of the fake tests. I saw a man with a safe in his yard burying his wealth. At least when I'm high, I can agree with myself from an aerial view. This is called, I sent this in to the Middletown SUNY Cultural Center and they accepted it for display, so I'll read this one. This is called Music is Imbued. The music is imbued in us all. Music attacks our senses more than nature, I recall. Add a soundtrack to a Western, we become enthralled. Music is your friend when you're in need. Combination of a music and poet laureate, you have Lou Reed. No need to climb up a hill or file along. It's poetry to the soul. It's the seed of life and never wrong. Diction to music leaves us an inspirational song. I don't know who God is yet, so music will suffice. Before I die, I'll breathe bar chords and become instrumental and nice. My own soliloquy, so dance upon the music like a moth near the flame, save my soul. And there's a little one called Raccoon Saloon. Steep and deep, the ravine looked magnificent down below with a small beach outlining the small creek, a tributary of the Hudson River. I thought about jumping, but I knew I'd bruise some ribs if I did. And I didn't feel like walking around with bruised ribs today, and I knew Mary wouldn't approve even if I did. Clusters of tall trees, oak and pine, littered the scene too. We could swim in the creek and live on its shore in no man's land. Instead, we ate a burger on top of a crooked foundation and dreamt of a boat on a beautiful day. Yeah. House dry. Nah, I'm good. I'll read one more. Okay. This is no name, but rainwater coagulated like blood on a slit wrist. The small quagmire slowly grew and blobbily moved with each rain drip. The puddle draped itself over the splitting log like cobwebs over old furniture. Soft, flowing, and silent, until small drips found their way to the outer banks, of bark forming a miniature creek running down the stump's sides. I had a vision of putting my hand over the log and chopping it off with a hickory-handled axe. And then I'd remove my right eyeball with a corkscrew, break a couple fingers and feel slight pain, ephemeral pain perhaps. Then I'd right the ship and never hate the rain again or my hand I wrote with and picked my nose with. I'm not a stranger here, so I can pick my nose. I needed to get inside, maybe find a talisman. I needed to dissect frogs in my mind, smell formaldehyde like in high school. I needed salvation in a world long gone. I needed to pull the alphabet out of my solicitous insides and write something good. I needed to live it. It's dangerous, but it's the only way I can write. Half the crowd shouts demise, so I jump into the river, which by now had been running over the top of the splitting log. I kept dark, colliginous dreams at bay for another day. I wrote something too, about being frozen and distraught and alone. I'll save that for another time when spring envelops and hides the murk. The end.